this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps. Thank you for joining me for another demo today. We're going to be using the Yupo card and the alcohol inks. So I'm going to pick a couple of colours to use with today's demo. So maybe we'll go with those three. Okay, so we need alcohol inks, we need our blending solution, we need our brayer, we need our alcohol lift ink, our Yupo card, and our air dryer. We also need our matte card because we're taking a print. So Yupo and matte, and have that to hand. Okay, so I'm going to start with the patina and the blending solution. I'm just going to move that around a little. Now you do need quite a bit of the blending solution on the Yupo to make this work, because you need the movement. So you know, if it's not moving how you want, just add a little bit more of the blending solution. Okay, hold on to your card when you do this. Okay, so I'm going to bring in sailboat now. Again, blending solution, and we're just going to mix that with the patina as well, so we haven't got a line. And again, hold on to your card. And just chase that ink around the card. So I'm going to use this is denim now. Okay. And then we'll go back to the patina. Okay, so if we want to get rid of the lines here, the white areas, we just simply add the blending solution down the side there, and just move in the card about. It gets rid of that harsh edge. I'm going to add a little bit more here. You know, any areas that you feel is a little bit dark or you want to change them, just add your blending solution and just keep working with it. Surprising how it changes. gives you that lovely sort of smoky effect. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that now, so I'm going to take a print from that. Of course you can stamp directly onto the Yupo if you wish. I would always recommend the archival if you are stamping. It's one of the better inks I've found that you get a good impression. But on saying that, silhouettes are always a little bit tricky onto Yupo because it's a non-porous surface, and your stamp is also a non-porous surface. So when you put two non-porous surfaces together, it creates kind of like a vacuum. So it could mean that the area in the middle of the stamp doesn't stamp properly. So you're better off, you know, you can stamp quite easily with words or any sort of three-dimensional image. A stamp that hasn't got silhouette in is very easy to stamp onto that. But the way I found that if you want to stamp silhouettes, if you use the alcohol lift technique with matte card, then we can stamp onto the matte card using silhouettes. Okay, so I'm going to use the alcohol lift along the top here, so just a thin line, and then taking my brayer, I'm going to just run that down the card very gently, and that way I won't get lines. And then quickly take in your multifarious to get that print before it moves. Just place your card straight on top. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, so I've actually missed that area, so I've not pressed on there, so don't worry, it's fine. These things happen. We can always fill that with something, or we can make two cards, just cut it down there and cut it down there. That's probably what I will do with that. But you're always going to be faced with little issues like that, but it's how we get around them, but never throw them away, you know. So I'm going to cut those two up now, wait for those to dry, and then I will show you how easy it is to stamp onto this card. Okay, so I've trimmed our two halves down. So taking one of those now, I'm going to pick just a few little flowers to pop on. So let's pick a few colours that we can work with. I'll probably stick with the blues. Maybe a little bit of pink. Okay, so I'll do Warm Breeze first. And then we're using some of our poppy pods. So I'm going to ink up, this is in Medieval Blue. And we shall use the Purple Delight. And we'll go back to the Medieval Blue, except this time we're going to stamp off, just to give a lighter impression. And we'll do that again, like so. Okay, let me pop the lids on these while I remember what colours they are. Okay, so I'm going to use a worded stamp now. You can use whatever verse you like. I'm just grabbing this one because it's close to hand. And then and I'm going to ink up in the Warm Breeze. So ink up, make sure it's the right way, and then I'm going to just add that stamp down the edge like so. And then finishing off, I'm going to use the Purple Delight, and I'm going to bring in that colour in the areas that I've missed out. So I'm just colouring the white, and all I'm doing is just a circular motion all the way around the edge of the card, like so. And now we'll go back to the Medieval Blue, and then just touch in the edge, work our way around. And there we go. So a nice, quick and easy card from something that I initially made a mistake with. So it just goes to show you how you can sort of save the card if you keep working with it. So I'm going to put that aside and use the other card now. Let's have a look. We could do our little Mooch or Mimsy. So Twilight, and then we're going to ink up make sure that that's completely covered, and then we're going to pop that down on the card, give that a good press. Let it rest a while, and there she is. Okay, so we need to ground her, so I'm just going to tear some paper, pop that down, just touching the edge of her little paws there. And then we're going to grab a smoothie, and we'll use the Medieval Blue, and I'm just going to go along the edge there. And this will be just enough to ground her rather than floating in the air like so. Okay. So we need some flowers now, so I'm going to use our Wildflower stamp and Warm Breeze, and I'm just going to pop these in and around so she looks like she's walking through the flowers. I'll take that off. Like so. Okay. And again, we can have some words. Any nice verse is fine. And then this time I'm going to use Purple Delight. Stamp off. and then we're going to go around the edge, and this is using the Purple Delight again. I think these colours work really well together. And that's just another really quick, easy card to make, along with this one that we did using that one print from the Yupo. So I made 2 cards from one print, and that's simply down to the fact that I just missed that one area out. Cut it in half and you've got 2 cards. I hope you enjoyed the demo, guys. Thanks for watching. You take care and see you real soon. Bye for now.